Hi everyone. Just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. I'm sorry I'm late. I'll just go get my iPad, see if I can see any comments or anyone coming. Hey Misty, how are you? Hello Linda. Hey Giselle. So sorry I'm late, girls. I had to take my daughter to her friends. It's about an hour and 20 minutes away. She's going camping for the weekend. Hello Danielle. Hey Angie. Oh my God. I am still sick, patients. Hello. I've got a cold or something now. The good news, I just resigned from work. Woohoo. So that won't cause me too much more stress and anxiety. Hey Carol. Hey Hayley Lynn. Hello Em. Wow, it's good to have so many on. I'll just give it one more minute and then we'll make a start because I'm so late. I do apologise. Bloody children, that's all I can say. Oh, sorry, I'm sniffling and carrying on. Oh, I hope you're all well. Oh. All right, let's make a start, shall we? So we're going to look at September and its magical correspondences. And I'll give, like I usually do, sorry, I'll give you both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere correspondences. So September, it means 7 in Latin, and it was originally the 7th month of 10 months in the old Roman calendar. And the calendar reform that was done by Julius Caesar, he added January and February to that, and he added it at the beginning, which made September the 10th month, but it kept its name, and they added an extra day to it. It was originally 29 days. So let's dive into the correspondences, shall we? So Northern Hemisphere, the animals that are associated with September are the snake, the jackal, the deer, the owl, the squirrel, and the butterfly. Hey Kelly! And for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the boar, the cougar, the hedgehog, the Australian raven, and the white cockatoo. So there are our animals that correspond with September. Scents and aromas for you guys. If you've got any questions or want to add anything, please just drop it in the comments and I'll read them as I go on. So aromas and scents for the Northern Hemisphere are storax, mastic, gardenia, and bergamot. And for us, it's apple blossom and honeysuckle. That's in the southern hemisphere. Colours that are associated with September. For you guys in the northern hemisphere, it's colours like brown, yellow, orange, deep gold, amber, rust, crimson, olive green, plum and burgundies. And for us, it's green, yellow and light purple. Some of the crystals that are associated with September, for the northern hemisphere, it's crystals like peridot, citrine, carnelian, smoky quartz, sapphire and moss agate. And I can give you a bit of a rundown on those crystals and their relation, on what you can use them for in September. So peridot is used for renewal, growth, and heart-centered energy. Carnelian enhances motivation, passion, and the strength to complete projects before the year wanes. Smoky quartz is it's a grounding stone, and it's perfect for releasing what no longer serves you as you transition into the autumn. Moss agate aligns with Vertigo, with Vertigo's earthly energy, and it supports growth, balance, and a deep connection to nature. Sapphire is the birthstone of September, and it promotes wisdom, clarity, and spiritual insight. So you may want to tap into some of those crystals during September if you're doing any of the workings that they correspond with. So for us in the southern hemisphere, we've only got 2 crystals for September, or 3, as you can include sapphire, and that's aquamarine and bloodstone. Some of the deities that you can work with during September are, God, forgive me, Ceres, Demeter, the Green Man, Epona, Freya, Hermes, Isis, Morgan, Pomona, Persephone, Thor, Vulcan, and Thoth. And for us in the northern hemisphere, for us in the southern hemisphere, hey Story, how are you? The deities that we could be working with are the Morrigan, Hecate, Sybil, Astarte, Athena, Minerva, and Artemis. So they're our deities. Some of the elements. The elements that correspond with September. For you in the northern hemisphere, it's earth and air. And for us in the southern hemisphere, it's water. Elementals for September. For you guys, it's the trooping fairies, or the social fairies. And for us, it's in the southern hemisphere, it's all air and water beings, which is interesting. Herbs that you might want to use in September that correspond well with the month are things like fennel, wheat, skullcap, valerian, copal, rosemary, sage, and chamomile. And for us in the southern hemisphere, for some strange reason, we've got myrrh and sage. And they're our 2 for the month. Some of the actually, I've got a bit of a, like I did with the crystals. Let me just move down to find it. What they're used for, and what you could use them for during any September magic that you might want to do. So fennel is used for protection, purification, and banishing negative energies. It's also used for communication, divination, and clarity of thought. I think I need to get myself some of that. Wheat symbolises fertility, bounty, rebirth, prosperity and abundance. Skullcap is good for promoting peace, calmness and relaxation, as well as dispelling negative energy and evil. And it's used to soothe anxiety, prepare the mind for meditation and visions, and strengthen spiritual connection by aligning the third eye and the chakras. Third eye and the crown chakra. It's also used in spells of protection, fidelity and emotional release. So that was Skullcap. And I'll put all my notes up into Google Classroom when I'm finished, and I think I actually owe you a couple. So I'll put everything up. I'll have a look and see what's missing and put it all up there. Valerian promotes peace, love and protection, and it's particularly good for releasing negative energies and nightmares as well. Copal, it's good for spiritual purification. It's used to open communication to higher energies, to enhance psychic abilities, and it also cleanses negative energy. It brings protection. It stimulates, I've lost my spot, stimulate creativity, and it can balance, and it promotes balance within oneself and the environment as well. Rosemary is associated with remembrance, protection, purification and healing. And sage, purification, protection, wisdom and healing. So that's your herbs. Some of the plants that are associated with September. For you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, hazel, bay, apple and acorns. And for us, it's in the Southern Hemisphere, alder, dogwood, purple flag, guinea flower and native willow. So they're our plants and trees. The moon for September, for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, it will go by either the harvest moon, the corn moon or the barley moon. And for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the worm moon, the chaste moon, a death moon, a crust moon or a sap moon is what we'd know it by. Is there any questions or anything so far? Because I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, really, Danielle? Look it up. It's a really interesting herb. Yes, Carol. What was that one again? I can't even remember. I'm so brain dead today. I can't even think. Oh, it was the skullcap, I think. Yeah. Wow, Angie, valerian gives you nightmares. That's interesting. Yes, it is. All these, sorry. It definitely is. And I'll get into more of what you can do in a minute for September. Yes. Yes, you do a lot with apples and over that way. All right. What was I up to? Zodiacs for September. Virgo and Libra. The tarot card would be the Hermit. The number or numerology is 9. And runes that you might want to, or that can correspond with September, are Dagaz, and that's good for breakthrough. Jera for harvest, and Bacano for new beginnings. So they're the 3 runes. So some of the focus or magical workings that you could do for September. Hold on, I'll just type that in. September's a month of balance. It's a bridge between the bright buzzing energy of summer and the introspective stillness of autumn. It carries the energy of harvest, gratitude and preparation, and it's a time to gather the last fruits of the season, both literally and metaphorically, and take stock of what you've grown, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's also the autumn equinox, or Mabon, marking the moment of perfect balance between the light and dark. And Mabon reminds us to honour both our light and our shadow selves as well. So some of the things that you could do during September is create create an autumn autumn equinox altar, so a Mabon altar. You can do grounding and cleansing rituals, prosperity spells, balance spells, abundance spells, celebrate Mabon. You could do some apple magic, Carol. Some shadow work is really good for September, and divination work as well, because we're coming into that thinning of the veil again at the end of well, it's getting close anyway. I'm thinking we're in freaking October, sorry. Okay. An affirmation that I found for September is that I attract abundance, calm and ease, life flows gently like soft breeze. Every moment a chance to grow, I trust the path, I let it flow. I'll just read that again, because I think I stuffed it on the first attempt. I attract abundance, calm and ease, life flows gently like soft breeze. Every moment a chance to grow, I trust the path, I let it flow. I really like that one. And sometimes we do need to trust the path and just let things flow. And I think I let them flow a bit too much this week. I just went with it. Some of the journal prompts that you might like to think about for September. What have I harvested in my life this year? How can I create more balance in my daily routine? What lessons has Virgo season taught me about organisation and self-care? What old habits or energies am I ready to release before autumn fully arrives? And how can I honour both the light and shadow aspects of myself this month? So that was some of the journal prompts. Are there any questions or anything so far? Because I'm just going to do a quick summary. I like the affirmation too. It's lovely. Your basement, cleaning and organising. It's my whole house. Yeah. No worries. You're very welcome. They are quite interesting prompts, those ones. So if you're journaling, they might be ones that you might want to take aboard. So September is a time of harvest and gratitude, balance and transformation. Balance and transition, reflection and refinement, and grounding and organisation. September is a sacred pause, a moment to reflect to express your gratitude and prepare for the journey into autumn. Whether you're celebrating Mabon or deepening your practice or simply just enjoying the cozy shift in the energy, embrace the magic of the season. And that's all I have. I thought I'd end on that bit of wisdom. So, anyone got any questions or any comments? Or just want to chat about anything? Because that's all I have. So I'll put those notes up into Google Classroom so you can access them. And I think I owe you August as well, so I'll put that up there too. I don't think there's anything else. So let's see if there's any. Thank you, Carol. It's also a really time, look, any time is a good time for this, but it's a good time to get out and enjoy nature as well, the changing of the season. Thank you, Angie. Story, I love chatting too. Well, girls, I'm sorry that was very short, but these ones usually are. They're just a whole shitload of information for you. And just lots of things to think about, I guess. Things you might want to do in your practices this month. All right, girls, well, if that's it, I'll get going. I'm going to go back to bed. And blessed be, have a lovely night. And I shall see you at the end of the month for my Platypus Live. All right, girls, blessed be. Bye.